That shaky cam.
Oh my god. We did come here to Miami for the warm weather, but I'm also really excited to see what else Miami has in store for us. From the iconic Ocean Drive to all the Cuban and Latin American food. I'm really excited to try ceviche and then also stone crabs. But right now we're gonna check out Wynwood Wall. Come on! We're here in Wynwood Walls, which is a little neighborhood in Miami that is just covered in murals. We just went inside the Museum of Graffiti that talked a lot about, you know, where graffiti came from and how tagging spread these artists' names throughout the country through like trains and subways. So it's pretty interesting.
Boy, you got chores to do, and they need them done.
Rose goji pistachio,
I want
lavenberry.
CBD caramel cookie. I want civilized.
You won't feel relaxed today? Say that again.
This tastes like vomit, dude.
It is plant-based.
It's got the consistency of like throw up.
I mean, now that you said it, it does taste bad. Drink out of it. Oh, it's clear. The Key Biscayne strip now, which is like a small island off Miami, and it is just lined with beaches.
Well, yeah.
Now?
Yes, the L to the Y, MCA. There you go.
We spotted an iguana. Oh wait, I don't think it's an iguana. I don't know what it is. It's not like spiky. I think it's just a land lizard.
Dinosaur. There's a chicken. Uh-oh. That's time to face it. And don't fucking dart at you, dog.
It's really sour on first taste, but I actually grew to really like it because after the initial sour taste, it's super sweet and the corn nuts are really good. It adds a lot of texture. And then there's also like a sweet potato in there. It was really good. Would get again.
Art space where art, science, and technology come together. In 2018, we created a home for digital art in the heart of Miami Beach. And in 2019,
I'm pouring gasoline on the fire started in me. No one can cancel me. I'm swaying along with the trees. The sun is falling and
Our exhibit right now is on what would you call their current exhibit is on like African masks, which was kind of interesting. Now we're gonna get some Cuban food, which I'm really excited to try.
I'm pouring gasoline on the fire started in me. No one can cancel me. I'm swaying along with the trees. The sun is falling and the water is
We're walking along Ocean Drive now, which is completely closed off to cars. You can just walk around, and it's most famous for its 1920s retro style. You can tell by the font, the very like minimalist colors. So does it taste like vomit?
No. Tastes really good.
It's Monday morning in Miami Beach. Actually, lots of people are working on their laptops. I saw some people in the hotel lobby, like at the beach by the pool. Yeah, kind of funny. Everything here is very like 1920s retro. Even the CVS is in a muted pastel color.
You can definitely see like Art Deco now.
Yeah, this whole row of hotels. Ooh, nice.
Oh, hold on.
Yo, we got some dollar oysters. We had like 3 dozen oysters. And then we got some free drinks. Passion fruit, really good. And we're just gonna walk around for the beach until tonight for dinner. We've got Joe's stone crabs. Stone crabs are a huge deal in Miami. Excited to try some.
They are really, really good. They are cooked, but they're cold, ice cold. They keep them in ice. And we serve them with mustard sauce on the side. Okay?
Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
Here at the southwest point of Miami Beach, appropriately named South Point Beach and Park, and you can see Miami downtown and also massive hotels across the water. We're back at Ocean Drive to see all the architecture in the daytime. You can really see the architecture, the pastel colors, the the window framing and all the embossing, way better. We're at this little tiny exhibit for the Art Deco, and our hotel is one of the original hotels from 1951.
Moment you have a situation.
Oh, all the different colored lifeguard stands. This is why I kind of wanted to take a photo of them. They're a landmark for the iconic imagery of sunny and playful Miami Beach. Where art meets retail. We're at Showfields. It's a cool little mall. Oh wow. What is this even selling? What are these?
Little magnetic walls that make prints in the sand.
Oh. There's even a random arcade. This feels like Ariana Grande's aesthetic. We've got a little skate park here. You can buy some skater shoes. Oh my god, they're on skateboards. There's even an upstairs. Oh, Reputation. I went to this place in New York that was kind of like an upscale shopping place, but it wasn't as good, and like this is what I imagined it would be, like more art. Pretty much every corner you turn there's like a different art installation. Well, that definitely was the most interesting store.
It's pretty fun, pretty unique. I like the analog TVs.
Just proved me wrong. I'm so tired of it all. Are you done with all of this?
Good morning. Today we're heading out to the beach to do some swimming. Y'all know I hate swimming, but maybe the water will be nice and warm. Update, it is very cold. We saw this sick pelican and it was like hunting around for food, and we literally saw it eat a fish, and it was like, had like a weird elastic neck situation with the bird flopping inside. It was so weird. We just went inside the Bass Museum of Art, and it had some really cool stuff in there. Between this and Showfields, I was like incredibly impressed by Miami's art scene, so let me just walk you through some of these exhibits. Vizcaya, you could see like his side profile, and when you scanned it on Snapchat, it had little animations. There's a little man in there. This was one of the the pelicans this morning. Just kidding. Next, we have a bunch of trash hung from the ceiling. Some were on teal wood blocks and some were on pink ones. there's a dead goose. I couldn't really figure out what the difference was, but it's kind of fun to look at what they decided to hang up and include. This room had a bunch of holes in the wall that made music when you stuck your hand inside, kind of like a guitar hole. They all made different sounds and some had strings you could play. In a similar vein, this was a bunch of deconstructed guitars that you could actually like pluck and play. I think that was really cool and interactive.
Like you can actually interact, so you can play it.
I think this kind of art is like so cool and interesting. This is a shoe metronomer that like actually worked. Okay, now we're gonna go rapid fire. Here's a field of flowers made of clay in an industrial freezer fridge of like fish and like more trash. I think this one really spoke to me. It was 3 air conditioners that would like drip water onto like empty hot pan, like it makes that like little sizzle noise. I don't know, it just reminded me of like summer in China. Here's a massive weave tapestry of a receipt. I don't really know what it says, but it said tapestry on there. A petrified gas pump. And last but not least, a car wash, like the fluffy air brush dryer things. Yeah, I really liked it.
You should better wait here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
10 minutes is a long time to be away from.
Just got more ceviche. I've been talking about wanting to get more ceviche since the last time I got it. And I am a connoisseur now. Just crossing a bridge. It's a nice little view. Getting some more happy hour at Stiltsville Fish Bar.
Know that I'm here missing you.
How was your tackle box experience?
It was really good. I like the lobster. The lobster and the oyster.
We're gonna be migrating from Miami Beach to Miami downtown, which is where we'll be staying for the next 3 days, just for a change of scenery. We'll see what's going on over there.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty eyes.
This is the flower room that used to have specifically for cutting orchids and other flowers. This dude was so extra, he had like moldings on the ceiling.
Wanna give myself to you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway.
The formal dining room. There's a friggin' maze on the ceiling. Little snakes, plants. Here we've got a little tiny phone booth. Just for making your private calls. Don't forget about the floors too. They need to be pristine. Oh, the floors over there. Those are extra too. Just look at the ceiling of this elevator. It's got like peacock kind of leaf design. Just the 15th room on our 100 room tour. You would live here?
No. I'd get murdered by snakes.
Your generation goose. It's my bedroom.
It's the adaptation of Chinese art by European.
What the frick? That's me. We just finished the Biscayne mansion, which was so impressive. It was like a large courtyard, and then all around were just rooms with such extravagant wallpaper with like intricate molding. Like I've never seen 3D molds of like ladies up on the ceiling.
5 out of 10.
A 5 out of 10? Now we're gonna explore the garden. Oh, he's looking right at you. It's actually pretty fun to be in the city after being in the, beachside for a while. It's a different vibe. We've stopped at a random fruit stand that happens to have like this whole zoo area with a bunch of different birds and animals.
Oh.
Where are they all going? Dude, look at the ostrich.
There's an ostrich?
Right there. Alright guys, a little graphic over here, but this is nature. Well, that was a successful fruit stand stop. Now to the Everglades. Hello, gator. This first of the many gators we'll be seeing. When's the airboat ride?
At 1:20.
Okay.
We can walk around. There's baby alligators towards the back. There's a snake room and all that stuff.
Okay.
There's plenty of stuff to do.
Oh, freak that.
You scared?
I'm terrified.
There's a little bit of shed skin over here. Woo! There's so many. Hey, dude, get in there for a size comparison.
Okay.
Honestly, it's really gruesome at first, but then you just get used to it.
So they are gonna avoid me like the plague. That's because they're scared of me. Obviously, I'm a lot bigger than them. Oh, I wanted you. Triple tape because the tape doesn't stick to them; it sticks to itself. They also only breathe through their nostrils right here, so we're not stopping them from breathing or anything like that.
How's it feel?
Like leather.
You don't want to say it, but it feels like it, right?
They're behind 2 gates just to protect us. There's a bunch in the water as well. Let the feeding begin.
All right, folks. So we got the wind blowing this way, and these rats are dripping water, so keep your mouth closed, I guess. Alligators are cold-blooded, just like my ex-girlfriend. I'm just kidding, guys, because I've actually never had a girlfriend. Anyway.
That boat ride was so much fun. It was like super fast and super loud. That's why we had to wear the earmuffs. But we got to like, you know, go through the Everglades and like experience, you know, the nature around. And we also got to see some wildlife. We got to see wild alligators. This park has been surprisingly good. There's so much to do. Boat tour, saw baby alligators, alligator feeding. Yeah, lots of cool stuff.
State of mind. Still my eyes go drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop. Trying to find the other side. While the sky is going drip, drop, drip, drop.
We're now eating in pure darkness. This is the very last stone crab.
Last stone crab.
That was our Miami trip. Hope you enjoyed watching.